Hi guys, this is me, JB Rose, singing vegan mum. Now as you can see, I'm all dressed up. I have just got back from a gig, but I go ahead of myself. Let me show you what's been happening this week. Hi guys, yesterday I was recording. This morning I got a phone call to say that my hand mixer has come. Bit of retail therapy, really love a little bit of retail therapy. So my other mixer, which I had for like years and years and years, just went kaputs. So of course I have to buy a new one, and it's quite exciting buying new equipment. So I've just got it. I'm debagging and deboxing, looking real cool. I didn't get a fancy schmancy. I could have got like one with faster motors and all that kind of stuff. But what's nice is this has a little home. This one has a little home. Then you can put the plug in there. Doing a good job. Then you put the plug in there and stuff. So because I bought this, I think I'm going to have to make a cake or something this week. I had another plan, but I think this week I'm going to make a cake. Now before I make the cake, don't forget to like and subscribe. You know what? The other videos I've done the last 3 or 4 weeks, I keep forgetting to remind you to subscribe. And this is how I made my cake. So what's so good about this cake is ingredients are so simple. So this is 400 grams. So this is, I've got some soaked fruit. I soaked it in wine, and then half of the other, so that's 300 grams of soaked fruit, and then 100 grams of it I crushed up, and then that's 100 grams of dates, and then over here, let me scrape it down, I chopped up some figs. Dried figs, look, here are they, organic dried figs. And then I also wanted to add some nuts, so in here I've got some chopped nuts. All of this is going to go into my bowl. It is the simplest recipe. So here we go. The organic figs are in there, and then I'm going to put in my dates. Oh, I forgot to say, obviously I liquidized the dates. So this is where we're going to get the sugar, and then here are all the raisins. Oh, and as you can see, there's liquid in here. Well, that's from the soaked fruit. Here's 100 grams of nuts. And then I'm just going to mix what we got so far. It's actually going to be quite a big cake. I always do this thinking, oh, it's not going to be such a big thing, and then it turns out to be a big thing. Make sure everything's combined. Lovely. Then of course, nutmeg. We're gonna add our spices. Oops, a bit of spice. Nutmeg. Some cinnamon. Sorry, cinnamon, did I show you that? Cinnamon, yep. And then, this is a bit left field, I'm gonna add some cardamom seeds. Yep, just to give it a little bit of a unusual taste. This is a small handful like that. That's going to really take it, knock it out of the bridge. I added a bit more. Yeah, and then we're going to mix that up. Smelling divine right now. Yeah, absolutely divine. And then what I have next is, that's 200 grams of self-rising flour and 100 grams of whole wheat flour. Again, remember, I'm having my dad in mind. And we're going to mix all of this up. Yeah, and what's going to help it along is my milk, which is 2.5 cups of milk. All right. And it's coconut milk. And we're going to mix all of that together. It's an absolutely massive bowl of cake mix. But it's going to be lovely. And what's good about this can last up to about 2 months in the fridge. Cut a little slice, etc. But it's all dried stuff in here. Yeah, so make sure it's all combined. And then finally I'm going to grate the rind of unwaxed lemon. This is just to give it some real depth of flavour. This is going to be mad delicious, you know, right? Here's the vanilla. I knew there was vanilla. Be generous. And you know what I forgot, guys? The oil. So I've got some coconut oil. I'm going to add 3/4 cup of coconut oil. Now if you want it to look dark, you could add browning, but I'm not adding any browning. As you can see, I have a tin. I have greased it. And now look at that, great consistency. And it's all going in the center of a medium oven. And we'll come and check that in about 30 minutes. I love it. How lovely is this? Dry in the middle. Look at that. I've got new music coming as well. You know I like to show you what's happening in the studio. So here's a little bit of a snippety snip, snip, snip. If you're not on my Insta or on my Facebook. So we're in the studio, yeah. So I thought I might as well try a thing to get me, do you know what I mean? So I'm talking, do you know what I mean?
Everyone's got
See Marie's there, she's got a little social media going down. So I thought, well, let me get out my thing, you know what I mean? I never know, I like this. Here we go.
Why do I think of you in colors orange and blue? I can't get you off my mind. And I love that makes me high. So high. Oh, ladies, love me. Thank you for the love. I've had such a lovely evening. Should we just big up Sophie? I've met a whole lot of new friends, I've met more friends, it's wonderful, I've had a great evening guys, really. So the next song I have is a song that's out now, and it's called Back to Love. It was #1 in the soul chart for 6 weeks over the summer, and it's still doing really well in the indie charts in America, which is great, but because of COVID, I can't go anywhere, so I've just been doing that. So it's so good to be doing this gig. I've also got a vegan vlog on YouTube called JB Rose Singing Vegan Mum. So many
afternoon between 1 and 5. It was part of Black History Month, but also I think they have these things regularly. It was fantastic. I want to shout out to the ladies that I met that day. And now we're going to go back to the cake. So as usual, I always make a little tester cake so that I could just taste it in front of you and see. Yeah, so here is the cake. Ta-da! The cake I made on the side, and it just looks delicious. Now, what do you think's missing? Come on now, you know me now. After all this time, you know me, don't you? You know what I'm missing. What's missing? Of course, the tea. Here's one I made earlier. So, 1 sips of tea, delish, and then one then bites into the lovely cake. Let's try it. You know what you can taste? The caraway seeds. The caraway seeds takes it into another universe. So it's not just any old fruitcake now. So you go, whoa, what is that? What is that? So guys, please try my recipe. You will love it. If you're diabetic, if you've got family members who are diabetic but still crave that sweet, try this cake. It's delicious. I hadn't planned on making this cake, but it just came to me. So guys, I hope you have a wonderful, terrific, brilliant week. I hope you enjoy my vlog, my lovely journey. Oh, a couple of things. If you want my single Back to Love on CD or on vinyl, I am now on a compilation album, Expansion Records. Wait's right there. Here it is, guys. Soul Togetherness. And I am on here, I think, I'm like number probably 7 or 8. Yeah, so if you want my single Back to Love on CD, here it is, Expansion Records. I think it's out now. Give it a go. There's some other great artists on here as well. So guys, I hope you like my video for healthy vegan options. And if you want to keep up on what's going on in my world with the flavour of music, I'll see you next time. Take care.
No more stress, gotta get up now.